Hi, thank you for joining us today. I'm Misty Mator as part of the TEL production team, and we have a short spotlight interview with Vijai Nathan. Vijai Nathan is one of the leading international Indian American narrative comedians, and she's performed in South Africa and England and everywhere. You might have seen her on NPR Snap Judgment and Invisibilia. She's also written for the Washington Post. She has more accolades than I can remember to roll off my tongue. But her comedy and her stories come out of her experiences growing up as the daughter of immigrant parents and dating boys whose mothers wish they would just find a nice blonde girl named Tiffany, the quest for love, and a good pair of undies. So please welcome with me, Vijai Nathan. Vijai,
Hi.
we're so
Hello.
happy to be talking with you today. How are
Oh,
you?
I'm so happy to be here and I'm doing well. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, anyway, so would you tell us a little bit about how you got into comedy and storytelling?
Well, I grew up where if someone said something mean to me, or I grew up like having all these thoughts of like what I would say back to them, what my comebacks would be. But I never said them. I never got a chance to kind of stick up for myself. And as I got older, stand up became the way that I could sort of address those issues of being different and kind of some of the struggles I faced, the racism I faced growing up, but also having parents who are from another country. And stand up became this way for me to not only kind of combat some of those things that I experienced growing up, but a way to connect to other people and for them to see that, oh, this person that looks different is not that different after all.
Can you tell us a little bit more about something you enjoy specifically about storytelling?
Storytelling, what I love about storytelling is that my stories feel like comfortable, like it's like my favorite sweater, and I get to put on that sweater, and then I get to experience everything that is in that story, and have an audience experience it with me. That's what I love about storytelling, is that it's like, depending on the story that you choose, you pick and choose these different things that you put on and then you express them. And I love storytelling because it allows me to express the full range of human emotion. I can be funny one second, I can be serious the next second, I can be sad, I can be silly, I can be totally vulnerable, and the audience is with me and wants that. That's what's also so wonderful about storytelling.
You said everything perfectly. Those are a lot of things that I love about storytelling is you can go through the whole range of human experience. Um, and then I think a lot of storytellers usually have one person in their life that sort of informally introduced them to storytelling, like in their family. Do you have anyone in your life that was like that?
That brought me into storytelling. I think that um, I was surrounded by people who were funny, whether they were intentionally funny or unintentionally funny. My father was always unintentionally funny. And though anytime he tried to do a joke, it wasn't that good. Sorry, Dad. But and my mom was a very good mimic. She was very good with accents. And so when she would tell a story about going somewhere, it was filled with, just the different people that she interacted with, and usually the joke was on her. So as I think about it, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of how my stories go. That I did get a lot from both my mom and my dad. But as far as being a performer, that really came from my grandmother, because my grandmother, she lived with us when I was really little, and she spoke no English. And so I know my mother tongue, which is Tamil. I know how to speak that fairly well. But I know that because my grandmother couldn't speak any English, but it was just so much fun because she would babysit me when I was little and we would just watch TV and like whatever was going on in TV, if it was like somebody was doing karate, I was like, I can do that, you know, watch me. You know, and my grandma would just be like, you can do, you can do. And so it was just such a wonderful experience because she just thought I could do anything.
And I think a lot of people have sort of that experience with a grandfather or grandmother that sort of told them stories or had that special connection. Thank you for sharing that with us. So, do you have any hints or sneak peeks you can tell us about what we can expect on October 20th at 7 p.m. EDT when you come perform for us at TEL, Pittsburgh Storytelling Series?
Well, I'm going to be definitely talking about some stories about growing up and when I was in school. And I'm also going to be talking about a few sticky situations that I have been in and that I've gotten myself out of. Not always getting myself out of them in the best way possible, but got out of them nonetheless.
All right. Thank you so much, Vijay, for meeting with me and discussing all of your performances and comedy and stories. I'm looking forward to you coming to TEL at TEL Pittsburgh Storytelling Series on October 20th at 7 p.m. EDT. You can go to TEL, TELL 2022, that's TEL 2022, at eventcombo.com to get your ticket and join us live and online. Thank you so much, Vijay.
Thank you. Such a pleasure.